Hey, welcome back. There are 12 planes of Christmas down here at the Commemorative Air Force in Peachtree City. And we're about halfway through December right now, and we're rocking it. And we really want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart, because y'all are sitting here donating your hard-earned dollars to this project, to this airplane, to keep it going. And one of the things we asked for this year was help buying rims. And they're about $10,000, and we reached that point. And when we reached that point, look what came in the hangar. Rims. Here are the rims for the P-47. And that's because of y'all. We're getting closer and closer and closer to putting this airplane on its gear. Thank you very much. Hey, so this year we're also going to introduce a challenge. So as we talked about before, they reskinned a lot of these gear doors. And the skins were not serviceable. We need to put new skins on it. So what we're doing is, here's one of the old skins. For everybody who donates $200, I'm going to take these old skins and I'm going to cut 1 inch by 1 inch squares out of them. And I'm going to mail you one of the old skins for the P-47. Therefore, you'll always have a part of this airplane. Granted, you donated money to it, your dollars you put towards this project, but then you'll actually have a piece of this airplane with you. So anybody who donates $200 or more to the P-47, I will take, like I said, make 1 inch by 1 inch squares and mail it to you. Just an appreciation for what all you've done for this airplane and this project. Hey, we just want to show you once again the leading edge of this airplane. The skins are at Air Corps right now. They're hoping to be delivered to us in March. So give us about 2 or 3 months after March, the leading edges will be on, and we're that much closer to putting on its gear. So hopefully by this time next year, the airplane will be on its gear, a roller airplane pushing around the hangar, and the pieces of the parts will really come together. And we have a stretch goal in mind. A lot of the parts and pieces inside the cockpit have left. They either burned up during the wreck, or they just walked off during the, I guess, part of the sitting around for 20 years. So we have a lot of parts and pieces, rudder bar assembly, rudder pedals, a lot of pulleys, a lot of brackets that we have to acquire. So anything we were able to raise above and beyond when you initially set forward, that's what the money's going to go for. Look forward to get this airplane back in the air. Come along with a ride with us. We're doing really well, and that's thanks to y'all. Thank you very much. Hey, I just want to give you another update on kind of the progress we're making towards the airplane. Right now, we're really working on the hydraulic system of the airplane. When we started taking some apart of the flap actuators, gear actuators, things like that, there's a lot of corrosion and pitting in them. So what we did was we sent them off and had everything completely re-chromed. I'll get in here so you can see it. So all the internal parts are brand new, re-chromed, resealed. Everything's really almost ready to go with this project. The other thing we've been working on is any hoses. Any of the hoses that were in here, everything is getting made to be brand new again, back to military specs. And we're doing it because we have the resources here at Air Base Georgia to complete it. We're extremely lucky to have an unbelievably qualified team of volunteers. But that only takes us so far, right? Your donations and what y'all provided on 12 Planes of Christmas over the last 3 years have really catapulted this project to the next stratosphere. That sounds good. So you think about it, flaps, ailerons up at Air Corps getting worked on. The leading edge at Air Corps getting worked on. Brakes, rims. And that's because of what y'all have done with your donations, your hard-earned money. So once again, from Air Base Georgia, thank you. Hey, so we're also really, really lucky here at Air Base Georgia. So if you start looking at some of the P-47 parts, you see how they're kind of, this is a Southern term, wallered out. Southern term, like I said. So one of the things is we got to replace a lot of these pieces and parts just because they're worn over time. And we're real lucky because Air Corps has all the drawings, and they have all the measurements, exact angles. They have everything you can think of to remake these parts and brand new. So what we're doing is, like I said, we have great partnership in Air Corps, and we're able to sit there through our mills, through our teamwork, through our volunteers, and they're making brand new parts for us. So that's a huge cost savings for us, but it's also because our volunteers are some of the best in the world. Let me show you something else I haven't told anybody yet. So up here, this gentleman right here is Tex Layton. He was a P-47 mechanic in World War II in the Pacific. And so for the longest time, when I first joined the CAF here, Tex would always say, get us a jug, get us a jug, get us a jug. And he was real vocal about it. Everybody knows Tex, extremely vocal about it. Tex, we're working on your jug. We'll have it back in the air here in a little while.